Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another daily dungeon. Oh, I'm kind of tired after work tonight, so I am trying to get some videos done for the weekend. But this was an attempt after raid the other night where we were doing a off the meta key. And I guess one of the specs that can do that is Evoker, so I tried doing Evoker. And we tried the 25 but failed it pretty quickly. Early, we might not have failed it, but we had a wipe pretty early, so we decided just to run the 24. I'm playing Evoker. We lusted first back. We actually need the pat here too. But Evoker seems to do pretty good. I think, I don't know, trees died there. I think that's the there's some stops that you gotta hit in these first packs with the I don't remember what they're called, like the fighters target people and charge them or whatnot. And we were having some issues with that, but it ended up turning out pretty well. Oh man, I think I might try to use some more of these break the meta keys. Don't remember. I don't think we end up timing this. I think it's fairly close, but I'm not certain. We had some issues in the middle here. I kind of just wanted to review my own play. I think the biggest things that I could have done a little bit better are the use of my knock-up and my knockback. I don't think I used them nearly enough. Like, they'll probably stay off CD a lot of this dungeon. And the knock-up in particular is very useful for just, like, interrupting some random casts and stuff like that, right? Getting some of the mangles or whatever that they do, and we pulled the side here. Oh, that's the other thing I think I don't do very well is use the usage of my deep breath. I don't play Evoker super often, so I don't know like when you're supposed to deep breath. Like, do you deep breath in your Dragon's Rage, or do you deep breath and then Dragon's Rage, or do you just use it off CD essentially? Like, I know it's super useful because I think you talent into a stun that goes with it, so I'll have to pay attention to that. And then my Dragon's Rage is back up, but I don't think I use it here because I'm holding it for next pack, whatever that might be. But one thing I did notice out of this is I don't have the legendary on this character, but Evokers seem to do a lot of damage. We have a lot of silly deaths like that too. Like Zen just stood in the trap and died. I'm not sure where we're going. I think I remember saying I was going to get the speaker here. I wonder if I miss it. No, I hit it. I remember Trees is getting kind of... This is all a guild group, by the way. It's one of our main tanks, a healer, and then we're all on pretty much... I think Zeev is playing his main, and Whooper's playing their main. But Trees, Zen, and I are all on alts. I'm not really sure what Trees is going to be playing next year, but... I'm actually curious. I think I just died to the burst there. I should have defensived when I had the circle on me, probably. Pretty quick run back either way, but... And my deep breath is back up. I don't know if I'll be using it. Hopefully I do. I did use a tail whip there, which is good. We're pulling, I think we pull green into the next pack, so you'll see that little bit of usage here. We missed that fighter. I think I was going to grab it, but they said it's okay to leave it, so I just left it back there. I have tail whip back up again. Oh, I do my breath here pretty much immediately. I wonder if I think to use my tail whip here. I could have used a sore charge there also to get out of that. I think I just use a knockback here. Yeah. because it was on me, the Vicious Claw Mangle. Every once in a while when I'm playing the Evoker, I have this bug where I use it's like the channeled ability with like the tiers. And for usually like when I play that press and release version, so you press it and you hold it and then you release it once it goes to where you want it to go, like whichever charge level you want it to go on. But every once in a while I get this bug where it doesn't work. It's like it switches to the other type, where it's like the press and then you have to press it again to cast it. And it screws me up every time we do that. Oh, then I Dragon's Rage here again. And I think for some reason I ended up switching off the speakers because I was just saving my interrupt for the speakers every time. But I think I missed an interrupt or something, or Trees said that he wanted the speakers. I don't really remember. I wasn't paying too much attention there for a bit. Sat on my Eternity Surge for way too long there. Oh, I was trying to caught there, I think. I've been trying to use Cauterize on cooldown essentially, but I don't have Cauterize for him there. I don't know what causes them to get that bleed, but it's kind of nasty when they do get it. We use Holy Priest Skip here. And so far, like, we've had a couple deaths. We've had 4 deaths, but the dungeon doesn't feel like it's going horribly. And I breathed. It was a little nasty. I had to breathe through the... or used my deep breath through the Rage Storm. It kind of trucked me. I think you get some pretty heavy damage reduction while you're breathing, but it still does a lot of damage. I'm also running Undulating Spore Cloak and the Versatility Bracers, so... those are pretty good, I think, for Mythic Plus in general, so... I have a Cauterize coming off, but I didn't use it there. Didn't need to. I did a knock up there for the Claw Mangles again. Got a fighter trying to run out here. And again, I don't play Evoker super often, so I don't know like when you switch to using Pyre over Disintegrate. I think it's like four targets probably. But I think during this dungeon I was trying to switch to using Disintegrate like once I got down to like 2 or 3 targets. I think I Pyre a lot of this this boss too. I wasn't sure if you're supposed to. I'm not sure like what's better, if it's better to Disintegrate, because Disintegrate would single target the hell out of that Trick Totem, but I'm not sure. As you can see, I'm using Pyre a lot. I think I switch as we were getting like new or different abilities going out. Yeah, see, they were like spread there, so I Disintegrated there instead of Pyring. And then I start Pyring again once they get grouped back up. I don't think I needed to do a triple charge there either. I think on that one you only need 2 also. Maybe 3 was good. I should be on the totem here, but I'm not. But it died quick enough anyway. Charge goes into Vooper. We get our next Frenzy. And I should be able to just caught myself here. Oh, I didn't need to. But I could caught somebody else here, actually, because it just came off CD. But I don't think I realized. And we have the Dispel for the Refreshing Tides, I think is what it is. Greater Healing Rapids. We have the Dispel for that with the Priest going on, so we don't have to worry about hitting that particular interrupt. So it's good to hit the Earth Bolts. I'm missing quite a few of the Earth Bolts there. Tree's got that one. Then we finish off the totem there. I like playing Devastation, but I think I would be much stronger with what do you call it, with the Lego. I also don't have like super great trinkets. I think I'm using OCE, which is supposed to be pretty good, but I think Spoils is supposed to be like the best, much better than a Iridius Fragment for some reason. So I should probably try to farm that eventually. Just run a bunch of Neltharis on it until I get one. I play so many characters. I don't like get specific, what do you call them, trinkets a lot of the time. Like I'll farm them on my mains, right, to try to get like the whatever the bis is for the raid or whatnot. And I'm kind of just like chilling, waiting for the, because I don't want to use everything here because we're gonna lust this pack. You know, all those pyres went into a lasher and not the pack, which is kind of bad. I'd probably be much higher. It was only one or two of them, I think. It might still hit some of the other mobs. I wanted to be on the oak there. These lashers are such a pain to pick up if you're tanking this pack. You're just kind of guaranteed to get a couple bleeds here and there. We're all getting up there in the poison stacks a little bit. I think I cotted somebody and I used my potion set. Not certain. I think they wanted to kill the Rotsinger first. Get rid of the totems. I'm not sure if I can, I think it's called Expunge is what the Dispel is for Evoker. I don't know if it works on diseases. I think I might try it here. And it just doesn't do anything. But overall, like, the dungeon still is going pretty decent. I think 24 Bracken was like one of the top dungeons when we were doing this push for the great push or whatever, or the break the meta or whatever they call it. Not the great push, the break the meta. I could probably caught Zeev here to help him out. Our tank is getting trucked. It's a lot of stuff here. I should have caught out of trees there, actually. That's something I think I need to do when I'm playing Evoker, especially if I want to take it seriously, is like just watch my cauterize cooldown and then just use it when it's available. Then I skip, and we kept the pull alive. Trees was keeping it up, so I just started like trying to do some damage here. But this burst of decay goes off, which kills trees. The Rotsinger in the background screwed us up there. And then our tank dies, so I try to keep kiting. We lost a lot of time for this. This was probably like a 3-minute or 4-minute loss here. Both of those burst. And then our tank is back, so I don't have to worry about the Rotsinger anymore. I think in the future, whenever I do this dungeon, like targeting the Rotsingers and maybe like a focus macro for interrupting the Oak or something would be really huge. Then I didn't know these slimes were actually de-aggroed, and I think Zen runs into them, it looks like there. I was probably a little close too. But at this point, I think we like there's a chance we can still time the dungeon if we do like everything perfectly and we do like really good damage and stuff like that. But I think our lust timing is screwed up too, because we are set. What is it? Our third lust should be on the knockback boss. I don't remember what it's called. I should have went and got another thing of the disease dispel there too. That would have been really useful. Oh, I just grabbed one here. Okay. Then I actually rip here, and I'm just like, oh crap. So I just try to bring it all up to our tank. I usually don't go this route. Oh, I breath there too. Dang. I don't know if breathing during my Dragon's Rage was the right play, but I mean, it looks pretty good. I was doing 500k, so maybe it was the right play. I don't know. I'd have to go read the what do you call it? The rotational guide on Wildhead or something, and see what if they say anything about it. And I should switch to the Rotsinger here. I don't think I'm going to, but I should. Like, that's probably what the best play is. At this point, I think I was just panicking because I was like, I just want to try to get my rotation down, and oh, we lost our tank again there. I think we might full wipe here. Do I end up dying? Flasher on me. I could Verdant myself here. And Emerald Blossom. Oh, I do Verdant. I don't have the Dispel, but I do Emerald Blossom. Nice. I have a Lasher on me again, so I have at least one thing of the bleed. We're kiting again. Oh, jeez. I think my goal here was to try to keep up with Zeev so that he could heal me through all this. And then our tank comes back, so we're back at it again. Like, we just lost a lot of time in this area to basically just tank this. I'm not sure what interrupts we were missing or what was going on there, but it's just rough. I think like 4 weeks on a Blood Decay are rough in general. You have to play the Umbilicus Eternal or Umbilicus Eternus talent. I don't remember exactly what it's called. And you just take so many like near one shots all the time. You have to be very, very like ready to death strike at all times, pretty much, and just constantly be like on top of your CDs. Yeah, I wish my UI had a little bit more for the tank here, so I could kind of see like what he's running for defensives and stuff. But I mean, it is Paha, so he knows he knows what he's doing, so I probably don't have to pay attention to that. Just a bit of a hard one for the break the meta so far. Then I think we come up here and we skip the double oak, right? We kind of go up to the left and then we pull everything like past the oaks, if I remember right. Then we have to be careful so we don't accidentally pull the 2 oaks. And then Zeev got kind of caught up down there. Hopefully he can make it up. Looks like he might have got a little caught out. Maybe he had to like do some fade shenanigans there. And then I try to like position myself away from where the oaks are so I don't accidentally like kite myself into them. Oh, and then Trees gets got wrecked there for a second. I think Trees is telling everybody here, like, be careful of your positioning, don't pull the oaks, you know? And I'm holding Dragon Rage because we're about to fight the boss. I think we were talking here because we realized our third lust was going to be coming up. Because this area took us 10 minutes and it shouldn't take us nearly that long. We probably lost like 5 minutes or so in this area. Maybe more. I don't know. It was a lot. Also, I don't know if people like So sometimes I do upload keys that we don't time, and I think that's important. Like a lot of people, they'll only, you know, upload or show their like successes in a lot of different things. But I think I learn a lot more from the keys that we don't actually time that in comparison to the ones that we actually do time sometimes. I have Verdant Zen there. Here I'm kind of just waiting to see what if Whooper's gonna pull into boss. I think he was getting aggro on the slimes here. And we lust. Do I pot here? I do. Nice. I think I don't waste anything on pyres here. I just send straight into boss damage. Evoker is really fun to play, man. This seems to do a lot of damage. We can use our essence abilities. I think I full charge this to help with the slimes. But I think I wasn't actually in combat with them, so that might have been a waste. There's a small optimization. I could soar all of those, so I can continue disintegrating outside of the... I don't know if it's called soar or glide or whatever. The Spirit Walker is the thing that allows you to move while you're doing your thing. When I'm pyring because the ads are up, I switch back to disintegrate here, hopefully. Do I knock these? Oh, I just knock them up. And I just... Oh. I didn't realize that was a nice little target switch there. Knock our way out here. I still have deep breath, so like... I don't know if you really ever want to single target deep breath. I don't know if it's worth it. It might be. It might be something you just kind of want to send on CD, essentially, but... I usually don't. And that might be a big mistake I'm making on this spec. that push just kind of worked out there. That was funny. Just a little boop. Get out some pyres here. Oh, I did hit that. I was like worried that I missed that breath there. I have Dragon's Rage. I don't think I use it here. The boss is at 10%. It would be kind of a waste to use it. And then I think we're planning on... I think Trees has Shadow Meld, so we do a Shadow Meld skip here. Oh, man. I'm really excited for the new season. I've been looking at a lot of the stuff. It seems like we're going to have tier pretty quick in the guild. Everybody should have their tier bonuses really early on in the raid. Because they're making the raid drops for tier pretty quick and easy. I think Trees actually ends up dying to this because he gets Stink Breath. Either we weren't fast enough or something, so we just try to B-res him here. Or not B-res, just a normal, I think, mass res. But I think Zeev has to get off the mount, and then he gets over here and actually doesn't... he's not close enough. I think he has to come down closer to, like, the bridge there. But... Well, I'm really excited for Amirdrasil. I think that's what it's called, right? Amirdrasil, the... something? The first World Tree raid or something? Apparently they've been nerfing the Dawn of the Infinites, and apparently there's some Amirdrasil raid tuning this week of some kind. Yeah, I'm not really certain. I haven't looked into it too much. I know a lot of people are talking about like the WoW leaks and stuff this week, which is kind of funny because I always see these WoW leaks like right before the Blizzard, like BlizzCon and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes they're like kind of on the spot, like they have an idea of what's going on, but most of the time they're pretty far off. Like if I remember right, the Dragonflight expansion was expected to be like a void-based expansion or something like that. And it turned into the elements essentially. Oh, and then Trees got downed. I think we need to B-res here. He must have had aggro on the vulture or something. Oh, and I think the only thing that can really kill me on this fight is letting a vulture go off, or getting hit by the meat toss and not kiting them into a trap or something. So I think hopefully I pay quite a bit of attention to that. So I'm dragon raging here, using some pyres. There's quite a few stacked mobs up here. Oh, I breathed there too. So it looks like I did start just using breath pretty much whenever it was up, even if I'm dragon raging. I'd have to look into that. I'm switching to some disintegrate spam, it looks like. Oh, then I tried to hit that, but somebody else grabbed it right before I did. Then I have the debuff here, but I think these are going to die, so I don't need to worry about it. Or I lost the debuff there. Right at the end there, but... Our traps are in really nice spots, makes it easy to kite them. I guess if they're behind me this time, it would be kind of rough. But they spawn in the cave, so it's fine. Start doing some... Is this pyre spam? Yeah. I don't know if it's actually even... Yeah, it is hitting them. This didn't look like it was. I don't know if it's worth pyre spamming there, because the hyenas are going to die from the cleave anyway. Back up and put them into this trap here. Go back to disintegrating. Those are some quick grips. He must have just popped both of them ASAP. Meat toss on Zeeve. And with 6 minutes remaining, I think we're kind of gonna have a rough time actually timing this. I don't remember if we do or not. I don't think we do. I don't remember. I think it's really close. Collar. These collars are annoying. I should have hit an interrupt there. Oh, I hit the next one. Nice. To try to grab them in, and I pull in a rot hexer for us because we need it for our percentage. Oh, and I pop this too. Find a big target here. I should have used a obsidian scales. I bet my defensive use has just been abysmal in this dungeon, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I should have used it there, but usually that doesn't do any damage if it gets dispelled like immediately. So I should have obsidian scales here. I don't know if I will. No, it got dispelled immediately. I bet you I have been really bad about that in this dungeon. I wonder if I've even used Zephyr much. Should have been thinking about using those pretty consistently too. So my damage has been really good, but I haven't been using my utility optimally like at all. Or at least damage feels good. I don't know if it's actually good for an Evoker. Seems decent. My character's like 445 or something like that. I'm running Flowstone and Omniscient or OCE. I don't remember what the actual name of OCE is. Then I have the weapon out of here at 447. I'm supposed to pull that rot hexer in. I think I do a push or something here. Yeah. Get out of Zen's contagion. And I have all my CDs coming back up, but I think I've been sitting on this breath for a while. I used it earlier. Oh, our tank just popped Purg too. I forget, is this the bolstering week? It might have been bolstering, I don't remember. Maybe that's why he was having so many issues, is with bolstering and pulling so much. Maybe it was rough to like try to survive through everything, right? Yeah, bolstering and tangling. Get out of the entangling again. Yeah, it's just getting trucked by the fortified mobs now with all the different stacks. Going into this last area here. Not sure how much he's gonna pull here. Quite a bit. I usually don't pull the left side collar until I do like the next pack. But this is fine, I think. I try to do a push there to try to like make sure we don't miss anything if I can help it. I'm full dragon raging here. Pop some pyres out there. Dragon raging here doesn't seem too bad because I'll probably have it up after the next pack, right? Contagion. I should defensive here. I didn't need to. Dispel was up. I think that's the big thing. A big thing I should take away from this is like use my defenses more liberally. Just use them. At least one stack of the obsidian scales. Like if I keep one of them rolling, then at least I'm getting some usage out of it, right? I was helping group up here, I think. I'm kind of like trying to make sure that everything gets kited into the DK tank here. Breath over everything. I should look into the interactions with breath. I don't know if I want to have like fire breath up on everything before I do deep breath. Not really sure. I kind of just send it most of the time. And our tank just got trucked there. You see him just like, he almost got one shot. Just fortified mobs on a DK seems really rough. I wonder if he's running rune tap. I run rune tap a lot when I'm tanking on a DK. It's just really nice to have like for opening up a pack or like whenever you're taking some big hits here and there, because you have it all the time. It's very useful just for like a little bit of extra mitigation to help get through some rough patches. I think we're getting ready to do so this is a part that I screw up, because we're killing the Rot Hexer, and then we're getting these guys down to like 10%. And so I'm not supposed to actually use any CDs here. Oh, we lost trees. We need to B-res them again. I wonder if he had the bite on him and I just hadn't caught him. I need to get better at using this utility for Evoker. But so I'm not supposed to send anything, but I think I send Lust and Dragon Rage and everything here, and apparently I wasn't supposed to. Because so these War Scourges aren't actually supposed to die until after the first totem spawns. So we would just be kind of like chilling and not using anything, and then this would spawn, and then we would Lust and send CDs and everything and kill this totem and the two guys. And that apparently breaks the like ability usage of the boss. And because I sent it wrong, I've only done this once. I was doing it as a tank, so I wasn't certain when we were actually supposed to do all this. It wasn't really discussed beforehand. It was just kind of like done in the moment, which isn't really anybody's fault. It's just I should have known, but I haven't done it. So it's just one of those things that I needed to learn. Oh, and I did use a defensive there. I used Zephyr for that, so I did something. I think I do something kind of silly during this fight too, if I remember right. Yeah, we've already haven't timed, so dang. So yeah, our timings are kind of all screwed up. This is gonna like totem, and then it's gonna breath like right after it drops this totem. And it's just gonna be really weird. Oh, this is why I think we missed this totem burst because of the way this goes off. And then I just stood in that like an idiot. I think I was panicking because Zeve had died. I don't even know if we had I think we have a res. At least one. So we've only used 2 of them so far. Hopefully we have one. Yeah, we did. I'll have everything minus potion for my next CD set, so I think I hold it for the totem after this one. Get another burst here. Do I pot? Oh no, I use my self-healing first. I might pot here. I don't know. Okay, yeah, and I send all my CDs here. And then Trees was like, please put the thing off to the side. Oh, and I renewing and I pot here. Hey, I'm using some of my utility. Feels good. I do that sometimes too when I'm playing Evoker, where I cancel my essence abilities. I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but like the heavy channel ones. Also was thinking maybe I should be holding my like Surge and Breath. It's like I shouldn't send this Breath or this Surge. I should just like chill on my abilities and just use them every time a totem comes up. Like just hold them until the next totem. I guess I have Surge for this one. Also, it only said I should have probably double. Should you be double charging your Essence Burst on each of those? Oh, and I used an Obsidian Scales there. So I guess I am using defenses. Maybe I just didn't feel like I needed it, but at those other points, just stuff that it's kind of good rewatching this stuff back, because I realized like, oh, if I have that defense or the like disease defensive or the like the green circle that killed me early on in the dungeon, like having that would be really useful for just surviving. Yeah, we were about 3 minutes over. Lots of small mistakes from everybody, I think, but I think a lot of them, like using Cauterize more in a better fashion, would be pretty good. I think I cauterized pretty well throughout the dungeon. I just think I need to, like during War Scourge packs in particular, I should be paying attention to those things. So anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you guys like this new form of content that I'm putting out, where I kind of just talk over dungeons or whatnot. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, a like, sub, or comment would be cool. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.